tonight's Maino project, a Suring man endured nearly 6 years of the most brutal treatment imaginable in a North Vietnamese prisoner of war camp. Now he's telling his emotional story, only on NBC 26.
It's a story that wasn't really told until everybody came home from Vietnam. Life as a POW in the infamous Hanoi Hilton. For Gerald Gerndt, it was an experience that remains fresh in his mind 42 years later.
Air missions over Hanoi, North Vietnam in 1967, the most hostile airspace on the planet.
You did not want to get shot down. That was the kicker. You said you didn't want to do it.
On August 23rd, Captain Gerald Gerndt's nightmare became a reality when his fighter was hit and he bailed out.
Coming down, I could hear, I thought, boy, there's bees here. And all I realized was the bullets coming through the canopy. Bzzz, bzzz, what the hell is that? And all of a sudden looking there, you could see I could see the little holes up there. And you came down, I landed in a rice paddy, and there was probably 100 people all around the rice paddy, and they were all going, oi, 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 put your hands up.
His first moments in a North Vietnam prison camp, a prelude of the next 5.5 years.
What they did is they tortured people when you got there. And after all they wanted was submission. That was the whole idea.
Daily life, simply a matter of survival.
You get a piece of carp that big, which is cut through. I mean, just, heads, scales, guts, whatever's there, they just chopped it up and you get a piece of carp with rice. So, I mean, after a while, you get, it's food.
The key? Encouragement from fellow Americans.
Communication was really the key to our survival. So everybody did it. We devised different communication methods.
One of his cellmates, Lieutenant Colonel John McGrath, who sketched glimpses of daily life in the camp, including the horrific rope torture.
Tied your arms behind your back, then they tied your wrists, and they pulled your head down between your feet. And that's when they pulled my shoulder out and my hips out. I mean, if you screamed, I got some chipped teeth, where they just jammed a bar in your mouth with a gag, so guys next cell wouldn't hear you.
In the movies, they only give name, rank, and serial number. Not in real life.
Anybody that says that's all they did, they're lying. You just die, and that's all. They're going to kill you. So it's very much you have to go up, and so you sit there and you make up lies.
Finally, in March of 1973, the POWs gained their freedom. Once back in the States, the military's idea of easing them back into society didn't really work.
All the guys were breaking out, they were opening windows and climbing out of the windows at night, going to the Oak Club.
As for his arrival, Green Bay never looked so good.
Great feeling of joy that the war was over, we were coming home, and for us, we were treated like heroes.
One thing Jerry really wants to stress, all vets who served in Vietnam deserve to come home to a hero's welcome. Maino, NBC 26.